And here comes the top of the hour. So I'm going to get rolling. Feel free to connect with me on chat if you do have any feedback. But let's get started. We're going to, my name is Heath Reed, and I have been exploring and learning with Katie and Gay Hendricks for many, many moons and applying it to my life. And one of my favorite all-time perspectives or context disruptions they share is when you find yourself in a stressful situation, when you're drifting off course or out of integrity or out of alignment from your core values, why you can do one of three things, very simple, to shift from a drift, to help get recentered and present in the moment of the throes. And the prescription is breathe, move, love. And today we're going to talk about the Wizard of Ahhhs, which I think interweaves all of these in a quite beautiful braid. So join me. Let's get a little experiential. We'll go a little left brain, a little right brain. And if you're willing, let's take the deepest breath of the day so far through our nose. Fill into your belly first, then your ribs. Keep breathing in, then your shoulders, neck. Exhale out an open mouth. And maybe there's even a little slight Let's exaggerate this a few times. In through the nose. If you can, fill belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, nice big. Before the call, we were talking about extra bonus features. The more sound, the more fun. Now, test it out. See if it's true. So inhale through the nose and a nice generous You're almost imagining like you're massaging your insides with the sound of your voice, with the flow of your breath. Keep breathing, even over my words, if you don't mind. Keep exploring, because insight precedes experience. So only when you go, and have a felt experience, can you have the insight of, oh, am I shifted? So give yourself a good generous 3 or half dozen or dozen more of these in through the nose. And I encourage you to, so Wizard of Ahhhs, so exaggerate. If you were a magician, if you were a magic maker, and you all are, because we can shift from our breath, our drift with our breath, then let's make some magic with our breath in through the nose. There's not enough public spaces or places to breathe and actually hear your breath. So receive your inhale and listen, maybe even contact your body as you use this as a way to come home to yourself. Maybe I like my heart as a nice kind of nesting place to return to. So sometimes I'll into my heart, and the is very soothing. Let the sound like a hug enveloping your heart with your sound, your vibration. Ahhing not only helps you presence, but also helps amplify our appreciation quotient. And one of the best ways, I think, of adding more play and appreciation is with exaggerating. So do some goofy ahs with me. So, obviously I haven't had any vocal training. Play along, be playful. We know healing doesn't really show up in context of rigidity, over seriousness. What's your most flamboyant ah? So keep recirculating your breath, and see if you can amplify your capacity to receive on the in-breath. Breathe in all that fresh life force, vitality, prana. See your cells lighting up with inspiration, and a guttural, a full body letting go. We can use our hands to presence into areas of our body. Into an area where you need a little TLC. I was noticing my shoulders feeling a little stiff, a little cardboardy. So I'm wondering, can I, some fluid, some juiciness, some exploration I find when I breathe and move and love this area. Sometimes adding that bonus feature of touching. I can really feel a lot of support. Maybe even a little brushing. If you've got a little debris, maybe a little, and that's over. That's over. You can create a little, sometimes getting the tingle, getting your chi, your prana, your life force, not just in you, from your core, but to the very frontiers of your flesh. Let's imagine intergalactically. Let's imagine 360 into the marrow of our bones. Breathe into it, more blood, more life force, more oxygen, more chi, and through our bones. Imagine you can hug your awareness around your fascia, your connective tissue, your muscles. Inhale, include all of you, all your muscles. And can you feel the not just like in your throat, your mouth, but vibrate your chest, center of feeling, your belly, your center of presence. Breathing from the core, the center of the nuclei of your cells out to the frontiers of your flesh. And you can make it more yang. Activate. Get your little inner tiger. You want to get a little more energy. After lunch, do a handful of you got or maybe more yin style, a little more soothing. This is where I like a little softer touch or movement. You can hug, embrace. Let your awareness, allow your breath and your attention to be like an inclusive embrace of all of you. And then embody this with your breath. One more with me. How about the deepest, most satisfying, genuine, authentic breaths of the day? I'm going to have to start over because I lost my breath. If you want to join along, inhale down to the soles of your feet, filling more. Maybe raise your hands, get more breath, and let it go. Let it go. Let it flow. Thanks for applying your magic, your breath, that connection between our conscious and unconscious. And I do suggest that you practice this when you're feeling good or even when things are neutral. Don't wait to apply your magical Wizard of Ahhhs in the throes of stress, because if you don't have the practice, if you don't have the track record, your neurological re-education won't be as resilient. So maybe get your phone, put your calendar, and maybe give yourself a little reminder on the daily to give yourself 30 seconds of some big, generous Wizard of Ahhhs. Thanks so much, everybody. Appreciate all the positive impact you are creating in the world. Continue to pay it forward. Continue to be with and choose to be with like-minded people that elevate and inspire you, and keep sharing the love. Thanks so much, everybody. I'll see you next time. And thank you so much, Katie and Gay Hendricks, for creating such a reservoir of amazing conscious loving and conscious living practices.